So we're looking at your structure page, and there's nothing on it. Okay? If there's nothing on it because there's nothing structurally wrong. Your house is over 120 years old. It hasn't moved a skosh. I don't plan on it moving anymore unless the earth changes. So you are good on the structure, okay?
Okay.
Exterior, actually really good on too. Somebody has spent a lot of money repointing the outside of the house. The only thing we didn't see today is the roof. There is no access to your roof unless you have a 40-foot extension ladder. So we're gonna get a roofer over here probably and take a peek at the roof and give you an idea what's going on.
Okay. Wonderful.
Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have anything on my exterior page because the stuff I could see is fine. So I don't see you have any issues on the outside. Just remember to keep those drains at the bottom of each door, downstairs, front and back, free and clear debris. All right. Plumbing, you have a hot and cold reverse in the master bath shower. It's the only plumbing problem I found. Okay, your water heater's only 3 years old. Your plumbing, according to the purchasers and the DC Water Authority, have already been replaced. So you've got copper through everything, so you really should be in good shape plumbing-wise for a while. Electrical, you have a lot of multi-tapped breakers in your panel box. So the breakers in your box are not designed for multiple wires. So we need to install 11 additional circuits or 11 new double circuits or however we want to do it and move some wires around. Okay?
Okay.
And then you have 2 multi-tap neutral wires. So you have 2 bars on either side of your box where we attach the white wires, the neutral wires. Code says 1 wire, 1 screw, just like your circuit breakers, and you have 2 wires to where they've doubled them up. So it's gonna have, and there's plenty of empty screws. You just gotta loosen up a screw, move some wires around. The same person who does the breakers can fix the multi-tap.
Okay.
You have an outlet on the end of the bar that's needed to be GFCI protected, so we need to replace that outlet with an outlet that has a test and reset button on it, like this one. And then you have 1 ungrounded outlet in the living room. Since every other outlet in this house is grounded and all the wiring I see is non-metallic, it just has to be a problem at the outlet itself, so it should be able to be fixed right there at the wall.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay? Heating and cooling. The boiler, she's old, we know that. I think it needs to be serviced because it's low on water pressure. But you should budget to replace it as soon as humanly possible for you guys.
Great.
Do I think it would get you through the winter? Sure. Are you going to have a huge gas bill? Sure. Okay, but it's time. The air conditioner is only 1 year old. There should still be a warranty on it, so if you can get the warranty information from people, just put it in so that you guys can, if something goes wrong with it, you can exercise that, but you shouldn't have any problems. That should last 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Terrific.
Interior inadequate subflooring under the hall bathroom upstairs. When you walk across that tile floor, it flexes. And you can't have any flexing on a tile floor. It just busts up the tile or busts up the grout. In your case, it's busting up the grout. So it's cosmetic. It's not causing an issue. The only issue it causes is if you spill water on the floor, it's very quickly going to seep between the tiles and onto the subfloor and maybe onto the ceiling below. So that's the only thing it's doing is affecting its ability to hold a little water back in time for you to mop it up. All right. Reseal the stone countertops every 6 months to prevent staining. Install missing window screens, 4 in the breakfast room, 1 in the dining room, 2 in the upper level rear bedroom. Replace the clouded window glass. We only had 1 window that was clouded. It was in the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think you'll probably want to do additional insulation in the attic. There is some up there, and it's not very much. So the more you can put up there, the more money you save. So it's just a good investment. And then I would recommend walling off the skylight upstairs so you're not getting a lot of heat gain or heat loss through that single pane piece of glass in from the attic up there, okay?
Okay.
And then in your kitchen, I don't have anything on a comment that I didn't operate the trash compactor because it doesn't have the proper bag in it, and if I send the plunger down and it doesn't come back up, we're all screwed. So it is a trash container, and that's it. That's all I got.
The only other thing I remember, David, is that David pointed out, this is not a bad or good thing, but he pointed out that the room upstairs is heated with the electrical heat.
Electric baseboard heat.
Mm-hmm.
So at
So-
some point, you could run this plumbing up the wall and put a radiator up there if you wanted to.
You could even keep the plumbing exposed.
Right. Now, hot air rises, so you might be surprised at how warm that room is all the time, unless you keep the door closed.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because there's also that's a radiant
That's a
water.
radiator over there too.
Okay, so these two are here, so it may be okay, but if it's cold, there's
Yeah.
some access to do
If
that.
it gets really cold, you'll have to leave the door open or turn on that electric baseboard heater. It'll heat that room, but it's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay?
And you also said something about the stove and the microwave, right? Stovetop and the LG.
Well, no, I didn't say anything. 'Cause
Oh,
they
okay.
work. I just
Yeah.
told you that they don't have a very long life expectancy and they are cheap
Got it.
ass appliances, so don't be surprised if they don't last as long
I
as
have
you
that on
think
tape.
they should. Okay? The rest of this book is a maintenance guide.
Okay, wonderful.
Any
Kate-
issue?
Caitlin, this is what you want. It's like a home learning guide.
Any issue you guys find wrong or any issue I put in the report, you can look up in the index of this book. It'll take you in this guide, explain to you what those problems are, and give you lots of details with pictures showing how all that stuff needs to be repaired or fixed.
That's true.
Okay? If you read the description and decide it is past your ability to complete, in front of the index is a probable life and replacement repair cost guide. This is what we think someone should be charging you to complete that work for you. In front of that is a seasonal floor checklist.
This is what you should look at. Caitlin.
These are the maintenance items you need to performing to this house at the beginning of each season. So pull it out
Checklist.
at the beginning of the season. If you don't understand the short descriptions, it will guide you into the book, give you detailed descriptions
Oh
on
my
how to do
gosh,
this.
that's amazing.
Okay? My name and phone number's on the cover. I'm gonna email you this entire report, so you'll get a digital version of it also.
Wonderful.
And if you guys have any questions, you give me a call. If you cannot get a roof over here for some reason, let me know. We'll find a 40-foot ladder and get on the roof.
Oh, you're sweet, David. We'll figure that out. Yeah. Thank you.
All right?
Thank you.
Is
Yay!
there anything you can think of that we didn't discuss, that you want to go over?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. We're done. Bye.